Hello everybody. Welcome to West Virginia. My name is Cheryl and this is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is an exciting day. Today is October 1st, 2018, and that is the kickoff for our Run Hollow Stitch Along. We have been planning this since May, and it is finally here, and we are so excited to have everyone who's joining in and participating and stitching these beautiful designs. Thank you to Kathy Barrick and Carriage House Samplings. We have so much interest, and there are 10 different Run Hollow designs, and all 10 of them are going to be represented in our stitch along. Kathy Barrick has followed the hashtag HRHSAL 2018, and she is excited to watch everyone's progress with this stitch along. Just super excited. All 10 of them. We'll be able to watch all 10 of them. Different fabrics, different flosses, different interpretations of the charts. It's going to be so exciting. No matter what little bit of progress you've made on yours, post a picture so we can see. If you need motivation, if you need encouragement, if you need to be excited about it again, please tag one of us. Tag Jeanie Swartz, tag Amy of Amy Loves Toads, or tag me, Tranquil Stitches. I'll put all of those below so you'll know who to tag on Instagram. We will be more than happy to help you with anything that you need. Amy and I are veteran Hawk Run stitchers. We've both stitched Hawk Runs before. Jeanie is new, so she'll be having that experience with the rest of you who have not ever tackled one of these monsters. So one stitch at a time. One stitch at a time, it's all it takes, and just take your time. Don't pressure yourself. Just have fun. Just have fun. They're wonderful charts, and if you take it a block at a time, they're just easy, and the time and the size that they are is intimidating to some people, but just don't let it beat you. Just have fun with it. Just have fun with it, and at the end you're going to have something you are so very proud of. So this is my Victoria project bag that Victoria's Creative Crafts, she made me for my birthday, and my Run Hollow new stitch along is inside. So I have my Village of Run Hollow all ready to go. I will be starting with block 1, and I wanted to show you this. I've already made my working copy of my first block, but I think it's funny. Kathy said, "Special thanks to Carol Sims who stitched this sampler for me. She did it in 49 days and went through 8 needles. It took her 49 days and went through 8 needles. Not happening. Not happening. The 8 needles maybe, but not the 49 days. That's not happening on this planet, in this universe here. But I'm just extremely excited to get started. So, ever how long it takes, it takes. I've got my big old Q-snap and my grime guard. Thank you, Shirley, for my beautiful grime guard. It's going to go wonderfully. I have my fabric from Salty Yarns. This is 32 count Vintage Country Mocha, and it's the same one I stitched houses on, and it's the same fabric that I'm stitching map on right now. And I have all of the flosses in my matching accessory bag pulled for the first block. I also have my custom needle minder from Laura at Flying Frog Stitchery. This is the Village design that she has popped on here. This is this block here, just on the needle minder. And if you've not gotten your custom needle minder to match your project yet, go over and do that. She still has them available. So I'm anxious to get that on my project as well. I just love those cabochons, the way the needle spins. But anyway, let me get this loaded up and I will be right back. Okay, let's get this party started. I am all loaded up on my Q-snap. I've got my starting place marked. Got my pretty needle minder on there. I've got my fall scissors. I love these. With my, I need to make another fob, get that butterfly off with these colors. I don't know what I was thinking with the butterfly, but pretty fall scissors, ready to go. Stitchy Pop needle loaded, and I am ready to rock and roll. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day so far. It's nice here, very nice morning. So, see how close I can pull this to myself without getting out of frame here. I'm trying to do better with that. Starting with this O. I love this O right here on the first block. So that's where I'm going to be starting. I'm getting ready to put my very first stitch in Village of Run Hollow. Does anybody else get that excited over a new start that you've been waiting and waiting on? I mean, it's just, you know, I've got some beautiful projects going. I've got lots of beautiful projects going right now. But this one is just so special because it's been so long coming. Talked about it and all the prep and all the planning. My first X is complete. And it's in the beautiful color 500, which is vintage to me because that is one of the very first colors. That green is the color of all of those geese, all of the trim from back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. That 500 is just a classic. And it's very fitting that that's the first stitch that I put in this huge sampler. So I'm extremely excited. So let's get going. I'm trying to see how close I can get to my face so that I can see and still be in frame. So hoping for the best here. So we are off and running. I am looking forward to seeing everyone's progress on their first day. It looks like there are, I don't think my printer is functioning very well right now. It seems like it's very hit or miss. I may have to, I'm gonna put this chart for the first block in the front of the leaflet, just so I can refer back to it if I need to. But yeah, that's not one in between there. There are two. For the next four, so okay. Okay, Kathy. All right, I see what you did there. That's just fine. Well, I'll mind you. I'll do what you say. All right. I haven't done a Stitch With Me video in a little while. Well, I haven't done one since we started the Halloween March Stitch Along. Things have been crazy. Life has been crazy, but I do hope to get back on a regular schedule with those. So we'll see. No pressure. All right. Now, my last Stitch With Me, we had a question that I had asked you all to answer to participate if you wanted to. And several of you did. Oops, it was only 3. Uh-oh, messed up already. Running my mouth, not paying attention. Nope, that was right. I was right the first time. Okay, let's put that stitch back in there. See what happens. See what happens. Goodness gracious. Okay. I've got that back in there now. Several of you did answer the question. It was, if someone were to write a book about your life, what would the title be? I don't like the way that looks. So I'm going to be doing this instead. What would the title of your life story be? Crystal said, she said her book would be titled Chasing White Rabbits. I love that. Okay, there is a a paper Cracker Barrel bag in the floor, and Miss Sophie has parked herself on that bag, so you're going to hear some crinkling. I thought she was settled in, but apparently she's not, so. Bags and boxes, cat traps. But yeah, Crystal said Chasing White Rabbits, and that's so fitting for me as well, because the older I get, the less I'm able to concentrate on anything, and I'm constantly going down rabbit holes, and so I like that, Crystal. And then Brenda, I thought hers was clever too. She said, The Lady with the Crafty Heart. She does a lot of crafts, and she said that would best represent her life. And I thought that was just a really nice idea as well. All right. I'm going to pause you and check and make sure I've got this right. Okay. You know the drill. Count, recount, and then double check your recount. That's what you have to do. So The Lady with a Crafty Heart, Miss Brenda. And then Lisa, I got tickled at Lisa. She said if anybody wrote a book about her life, no one would believe it. It'd have to be thought of as fiction. Girl, preach. She said that her book would be titled She Trudges Forward. Lisa, I'm so glad you do trudge forward. Don't give up. Never give up. There's a brighter day ahead. We all know that. When you get older, you realize that things you once thought were important are just passing. And if you just hang on, you'll get through it, and then you'll be looking back on it. I've been talking to my niece about some things lately that are going on. She's 28, and I remember being 28 and how difficult it was raising 2 kids, and I just try to tell her that It'll get better. Just hang on. You'll be looking back on this in no time, and you'll get through it. So she trudges forward, Lisa. Thank you, ladies, so much for taking your time and answering the question. It was a lot of fun to read the comments. That one's off. So, my title, the whirlwind, I guess. My life has been such a whirlwind. It's been so crazy with so many ups and so many downs and so many twists and turns, and it just feels like sometimes that I'm in a cyclone, and I'm just going around and around and around. But there are very few things in my life that I would change. So thank you, ladies. And thank you, everyone who took the time to comment on that, on my last Stitch With Me video. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the likes and you guys visiting with me. There's no rhyme or reason to what Miss Kathy is doing here. She's putting some of them 1 block apart and some of them 2 blocks apart. So, yep. I'm just following along here. And I would like to announce that Amy, Jeanie, and I will be each hosting a drawing for our Hawk Run Hollow Stitch Along over the next 3 months. And to be entered into that drawing, all you have to do is post your progress picture on Instagram. You can get 3 entries a week. So if you post 3 different progress pictures a week, then you get three entries. I'm sorry, my neighbor's working on his deck again, so that's where the drilling noise is coming from. But if you post up to 3 progress pictures per week and on Instagram, then you can get entered into the drawing 3 times for that month, 3 times a week. So you can have up to 12 entries per month if you post 3 progress pictures a week. Up to. If you post 1 a week, then your name will go in there once. So I will be hosting October, drawing for October, and one of the other girls will be hosting November, and then the other one will be hosting December. So for the next 3 months, we will be having drawings for progress pictures for the Hawk Run Hollow. So be sure and get your progress pictures posted so that you can go into those drawings. Not really decided on my prize yet, but it'll be something good. It'll be something good. So starting today, everyone is welcome to participate. And everyone who posts a progress picture will go into the drawing. Exciting. Little extra incentive to work on your project. Never hurts. I think I'm going to have to reload the old needle here. I thought maybe 1 strand would take me around, but it's not going to. So let me get this tied off here. So, this week's question. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what your favorite whip is right now. I have been trudging away on Monopoly so that I can get that one finished and framed by Christmas. So I've been working on that one. So excited to have that one finished. I'm so excited to get it done. Oh my goodness, it came out just right. Look at there. It came out just right. Perfect. So tell me what your favorite whip is that you're working on right now, other than Hawk Run, because you really don't know if you're going to like this one yet. It's the first day, so I'm going to ask you. Whoops. We'll come back to that. Look at there. My first stitches. I'm excited. That'll do it for this stitch with me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. And until then, happy stitching.